Hey everyone, so today I'm here to tell you about how me and my friends, we exposed our catfishing friend. Just so you know, we are no longer friends with this girl, so that's why I feel like it's okay to tell this story. We haven't been friends for years, since like 2012 I think it was the last time like when everything just, we all just like cut her off and stuff. But yeah, so I'm here to tell you about how we exposed her and why we exposed her, and let's get into it. Okay, so basically for years she had a million different catfishing personas. Like she pretended to be a lot of people over many years. And at first we never knew what she was really doing, because like she would always be on somebody else's social media. Like she would always be on social media, but every time we'd come back, the picture would be of a different person. So we're just like, what is this girl doing? And she would always tell us, oh, that it's her cousin's page and her cousin told her to fix up the page and all this stuff. But yet she would be messaging people off the account. And back then we weren't stupid, so we all used to talk about it, and we all used to be like, hey, she's pretending to be somebody she's not. So she never ended up really telling us about, like, she never really ended up telling us that she was being somebody else. Like, we kind of just merged with it. Like, we all kind of just went along with it and allowed it. And she just started slowly telling us about, like, what she was doing and stuff, and who she was talking to, and who she was pretending to be, and all this stuff. And back then we were young and dumb, so we kind of allowed it, because we were just like, whatever, like, it's her life, she's doing what she wants to do with it, so she can pretend to be who she wants. So in this story, I'm gonna call this friend A, and the dude she was catfishing, I'll call him Z. So A was talking to Z for a while, and every time we'd go to her house or something like that, she would be talking to him either through text, through the internet, on the phone, everything. And A pretended to be this girl who was light-skinned. She was short. She was very pretty, and we went along with it, because we didn't really want, like, back then we weren't the type of people to be like, what are you doing that for, and blah blah blah. And then back then we thought that stuff was fun, so we're just like, okay, if she's pretending to do that, then she can go ahead, because it's not us. So they talked for a while or whatever, and then A caught a lot of feelings for Z, and Z caught a lot of feelings for A. And they talked every single day. It was like they were talking every single second of the day and everything. And then fast forward to a few months later or whatever, she comes running to my house, and she's just like, guess what? And I'm like, what? And she's just like, and she showed me a picture, and it was a tattoo of initials, the fake initials that A was using to catfish Z with. And I'm like, oh my god, that is like the worst thing ever. Like, and she's laughing about it too. That was like one of the things that made us realize, like, this is going too far, is because she was laughing about it. And it's just like, that's not funny, because tattoos are a permanent thing, and like that's just not something to joke around with. And so she ended up showing my other friends too, and then we all we all started talking about it, and we're just like, yo, that's not right, and all that stuff. And Z knew who we were. Like, he knew what we looked like, but he didn't know what she looked like, because slowly he started to become friends with us, because we would call her by her fake name, and then he'll be like, who is that, or whatever, and then she would introduce us over the phone. So he knew our names, he knew what we looked like, but he did not know nothing about what she looked like. And we felt like that wasn't fair, because it's just like, why are you showing him our faces, but yeah, he does not know what you look like or anything. So then fast forward to probably like a few months after that, we were in a nail salon getting our nails done, and randomly, there was 5 of us there, and randomly one of us were just like, yo, want to expose her? And then everybody was just like, yeah, let's do it. And then we all like decided what we were gonna do and how we were gonna expose her and stuff, and we're like, okay, we're all gonna type, the message that we decided to type was, your girl is fake, period. And so there was 5 of us. So one person wrote your, the other one wrote girl is fake, period. So we all decided to do it like that so that none of us could like try and say, oh, they had no part in it, they didn't write anything, blah blah blah. We're just like, if we're gonna do this, we're all gonna do it together. And so we sent it on my friend's phone, and he texted her. He was just like, what? And so he called A, and he started cussing A and was just like, why'd you lie to me, blah blah blah. She's like, I had real feelings for you, all this stuff. It was just like, I don't know, I wasn't there, but this is what I was told, and it was just crazy. So A called my house. No, I called my parents first, actually. I called my parents and I said, oh, if A calls, say I'm at work or something like that. I don't remember what I said, but I told him to say some bullshit. And so she ended up calling, and my dad answered the phone, and he told her what I told him to say. And so we ended up going to my friend's house who was having a party that day, and A ended up calling one of my other friends, and like she was crying, and we were just like, for real? Like, you're crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? You pretended to be somebody who you're not. Why are you crying? So she called my friend or whatever, and my friend she was just like, oh, where are you? Blah blah blah. She was like, oh, I'm at home. Like, my friend that she called, my friend said that she was at home, and so then my friend, she started telling her the story, and we put her on mute, and we started laughing at her. Like, we were little assholes back then. We started laughing at her. And so my friend took her off mute and then continued listening, and then would randomly be like, oh my gosh, say word, like, that's crazy, blah blah blah. And then we put her on mute again, and we start laughing. So then my friend finally ended up saying, oh, she had to go because like her dad was calling her, and then blah blah blah. And yeah, so then she hung up the phone, and then we were talking about it. Like, that's all we were talking about at the party. And then like the next day, A came to my house because like she lives around me, and she told me what happened, and I had to pretend like I didn't know. And then she blamed 2 of my friends for it. She said that, oh, I think this person and that person went and told him what I did, and blah blah blah. And then I'm there pretending I'm there pretending that I don't know anything while I had something to do with it. We were all little snakes to each other, and back then, like, the drama was just so real within our group, and so it was just like another problem added on all of our shoulders. And I never really liked how it was back then. I'm not like that anymore. I don't snake friends like that. But I feel like what we did to her was justified because what she was doing to somebody else wasn't right, and then we felt like it wasn't right. Why are we gonna, yeah, she's our friend, but why are we gonna let her do that to somebody else? Like, that's just not nice. So that's the story. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you very much. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this story. Let me know if you thought what we did was right or wrong, because I really want to know. We felt like what we did was right because you shouldn't be catfishing anybody. Be yourself, and you'll find somebody who likes you for you. All right, thank you. Hope you liked it. Have a great day. Bye.